Hello everyone. In the second video of microprocessor and interfacing devices, I am going to explain concept of address and data in detail. So let's understand the concept of address and data. So for this, what is required? Let me change the color of my marker. Yes. So let's start with the memory. What is memory? So memory consists of flip-flops. What is flip-flop? Flip-flop is the basic memory cell that stores one bit of information at a time. So I have shown you some flip-flops. So there are some 8 flip-flops and each flip-flop store one bit of information, either 0 or 1 into it at a time. And hence flip-flop is said that it is the basic memory cell. Okay, when we connect this flip-flop one after the another in sequence like this, like you can see, now I have connected 8 flip-flops in sequence, and when we connect it like this, it becomes register. Okay, so what register does? This register will store 8 bit of information at a time. Why 8? Because it consists of 8 flip-flops. So understood? Flip-flop is basic memory cell and register consists of flip-flop. Now when we stack these registers, now this is first register. When we stack this register one above the other, you can see register 1, register 2, each consists of 8 flip-flop, one above the other like this, it becomes memory. So understood what is memory? Memory consists of registers. Registers are stacked one above another and register consists of flip-flop, and flip-flop is a basic memory cell that store one bit of information. ठीक है, तो इतना याद रखना है आपको. अभी आगे के स्लाइड पे जाते हैं. Now what is the concept of address and data? Now let's understand, let's assume that we have this memory with only 4 locations. 4 locations means there are only 4 registers. That is register 1, register 2, register 3 and register 4. Now as I told you, registers consist of flip-flops. So each register consists of 8 flip-flops starting from 0 to 8. Okay. So when we store data into this flip-flop, this stored data into the flip-flop is known as data. So whatever we store in the flip-flop, now you can see in register 3 we have stored 11001010. So what is this? This every bit is stored in the flip-flop, and this 8 bit, that means 1 byte, is nothing but information stored in register 3, or you can say that it is the data stored in register 3. Okay, now next concept is address. So what happens whenever processor wants to communicate with the memory, it needs to know the address of register. रजिस्टर का एड्रेस अगर नहीं पता है तो प्रोसेसर, कोई भी प्रोसेसर मेमोरी के साथ कम्युनिकेट नहीं कर पाएगा, क्योंकि प्रोसेसर या तो मेमोरी में राइट करता है, अदरवाइज वो रीड करता है, यानी जो डेटा है वो रीड करेगा या तो जो उसके पास डेटा है वो मेमोरी में राइट करेगा, और दोनों करने के लिए उसे मेमोरी के रजिस्टर्स का एड्रेस पता होना जरूरी है. अगर एड्रेस पता नहीं होगा तो वो उसमें डेटा एंटर नहीं कर पाएगा. तो एड्रेस क्या होगा फर्स्ट रजिस्टर का, सिंस देयर आर ओनली 4 रजिस्टर, अगर 4 ही रजिस्टर्स है और प्रोसेसर एंड एड्रेस, डेटा, मेमोरी, all these devices, flip-flops, all these devices are digital devices, so they understand the language of only 0 and 1. So first register, 4 registers है, we need only 2 bits to represent the address. So register 1 का address will be represented by 00. Address of register 2 will be represented by 01. Address of register 3 will be represented by 10, and address of register 4 will be represented by 11. Very simple. So whatever is there inside the register is data, and this is nothing but address of registers. What is register? Register is the block of memory. Okay. What is address bus? Address bus is the bus that carries address. Address is also in the form of bits, and data will also be in the form of bits. You can see this address is also in the form of 1 and 0, and data is also in the form of 1 and 0. Address bus is unidirectional. Address always flows from microprocessor to memory. Address will never flow from memory to processor. Always remember, address bus is always unidirectional because address will flow from processor to memory. Okay. Now what is data bus? Data bus carries data and data bus is bidirectional. What is the meaning of data bus is bidirectional? Data can flow in both directions. It can flow from processor to memory like this, and it can also flow from memory to processor. Suppose in this side there is processor and on this side there is memory. So data flows in both direction, but address flows only in one direction, that is from processor to memory. Okay, so I hope you understood the concept of address and data. Now let's go to the another concept, that is address bus and memory size. So what is the relation between address bus and memory size? So what happens whenever we want to buy some mobile phone and when we go to the shop, so shopkeeper says us that, sir, this is the capacity. He gives us the specification of memory. He says this is the capacity of memory, this is the size of memory of this mobile, and you can extend this memory up to this. आपको याद होगा जब भी हम लोग शॉप में जाते हैं, शॉपकीपर हमें यही बताता है कि इतना मेमोरी ऑलरेडी है और आपको अगर एक्सटर्नल कनेक्ट करना है तो आप कर सकते हो, लेकिन उसका हायर रेंज जो है आप इतना ही कनेक्ट कर सकते हो, यू कैन नॉट गो बियॉन्ड दैट. तो ये व्हाट इज द रीजन दैट वी कैन नॉट कनेक्ट अ मेमोरी ऑफ साइज ऑफ आवर चॉइस. हमको जितना चाहिए उतना मेमोरी चिप हम उसमें क्यों नहीं डाल सकते? क्योंकि उसमें एक लिमिटेशन होता है. उसका जो भी प्रोसेसर होता है, हर एक मोबाइल का प्रोसेसर अलग होता है और उस प्रोसेसर में जो एड्रेस बस का साइज है उसके ऊपर आपका मेमोरी साइज डिपेंड करता है. रिमेंबर, एड्रेस बस साइज ऑलवेज calculates the memory size that you can connect to the processor. So what is that relation? Let's see. What is that relation? What is address bus? The number of lines in the address bus determine the number of physical memory location. यानी कितने रजिस्टर्स हम मेमोरी में कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं उस पर्टिकुलर प्रोसेसर को कौन डिफाइन करता है? साइज ऑफ एड्रेस बस. What is bus? I already told you in the previous video. What is bus? Bus is bundle of wire that carries data, that carries bits. Okay, तो बस क्या है? वायर है जो डेटा कैरी करता है. एड्रेस बस क्या है? वो वायर्स है जो एड्रेस बिट्स कैरी करती है. और ये जो वायर्स है, नंबर ऑफ वायर्स आप जो कनेक्ट करने वाले हैं उसका साइज डिसाइड करता है कि कितना मेमोरी हम उसे कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं. लेट्स सी व्हाट इज द रिलेशन. So number of locations in the memory is given by equation 2 raised to power n. Okay, then what is this n? N is number of lines. What is n? N is number of lines. That means size of address bus. Number of lines means number of wires, that is size of address bus. Let's assume that there are 3 number of lines. That means there are 3 wires. Okay, so how many memory locations can be there? There can be 8 memory locations. So अगर 3 लाइन्स है, 3 वायर्स है, एड्रेस बस का साइज 3 है तो मेमोरी साइज क्या होना चाहिए? 8. अंडरस्टूड? अगर एड्रेस बस का साइज 3 है तो मेमोरी साइज क्या होगा? 8. और इन द प्रीवियस एग्जांपल आवर एड्रेस बस साइज वाज ओनली 2, 0001 1011, दैट वे वी हैव एड्रेस. तो अगर 2 बिट्स है तो मेमोरी साइज क्या होगा? 4. व्हाई? बिकॉज दिस इज द रिलेशन 2 raised to power n. So 8 रजिस्टर्स का वो मेमोरी बनेगा whose address will vary from 000 to 111 because we are having only 3 lines. 3 वायर होगी हमारे पास like this और 3 वायर्स में से हम लोग सिर्फ 3 बिट्स ही फ्लो कर सकते हैं. 3 बिट्स का फ्लो का एड्रेस ही फ्लो हो सकता है. So this is relation between address bus and memory size. Okay. दूसरा एग्जांपल लेते हैं. इफ नंबर ऑफ एड्रेस लाइंस आर 5, दैट मींस अगर हमारे पास 5 लाइंस है, 5 वायर्स है, 5 वायर का हमारा एड्रेस बस है, तो एट ए टाइम वी कैन मेक 5 बिट्स फ्लो ऑन दैट वायर्स. तो उस टाइम पे हमारा मेमोरी साइज क्या होगा? 32 मेमोरी लोकेशंस यानी 32 रजिस्टर्स का हमारा मेमोरी साइज होगा. assume that one memory location जो होता है, one register is consist of 8 bits. That means 1 byte. Okay, one register always consists of 1 byte. So what is the relation between number of address lines and memory size? You can see here I have written number of address lines. अगर एक ही wire है, so we can either make 0 flow on it or we can make 1 flow on it. तो कितना बाइट वो एड्रेस कर सकता है मेमोरी लोकेशन का? तो ये जो मेमोरी होगा सिर्फ 2 लोकेशंस का होगा, 1 register and 2 register. If number of lines are 2, then memory size, memory will consist of 4 registers. If number of lines are 3, then it is 8. If it is 4, ये कैसे कैलकुलेट हुआ? By 2 raised to power 4, 2 raised to power 5, 2 raised to power 6. If number of lines are 10, means of number of address lines are 10, if there are 10 wires, then how much memory we can address? We can address 1 kilobyte of memory. Okay, 11 wires है तो 2 kilobytes of memory. If there are 16 wires or size of address bus is 16, then we can address 64 kilobytes of memory. So this is relation and this is going to help you everywhere. This relation is very, very important between address lines and memory size. Now let's see how processor communicates with memory. तो ये हमारा processor है. This complete is processor. This is memory which is connected to the processor. This is data bus. On this data bus, data will flow, and this is address bus. On this address bus will flow. Address will flow towards memory. So address bus is always unidirectional. You can see it is going from processor to memory, and data bus is bidirectional. You can see here there are arrows, so data flows in both directions. Okay, let's assume that this is one register which is the location of memory whose address is 2005. और इस 2005 एड्रेस के रजिस्टर पे क्या स्टोर्ड है? 10111111. So this is data stored in this memory location. Now processor wants to read this data. That means memory should transfer this data on data bus to processor. तो कैसे होगा? सबसे पहले प्रोसेसर एड्रेस भेजेगा मेमोरी को. क्या है एड्रेस इस लोकेशन का? 2005. सो दिस प्रोसेसर इज सेंडिंग दिस एड्रेस 2005 टू मेमोरी. ओके, आफ्टर मेमोरी रिसीव्स दिस एड्रेस, व्हाट मेमोरी डज? ये जो डेटा है मेमोरी इस डेटा को इस डेटा बस पे डालेगी. ओके, सो इट विल ट्रांसफर दिस डेटा on data bus and finally it will come to the internal data bus of processor, and then finally it goes to the instruction register. So this is how address bus and data bus works, and this is how memory and processor communicate with each other. I hope you understood the concept of address and data in detail. If you have any question, you can write into the comment section.